Oh, you thought this was a movie reaction? No, 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 no. This is a movie review. See this popcorn bucket? I mean, there's nothing even in it. But then again, I guess you would have already known that by the 360 spin I just did, and I would have been picking up popcorn pieces all over the floor. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Yo, what's going on, Shaheem Cinema family? Still working on that one, but a lot has changed in 4 months. Obviously, I will get to that in another video, but today, couldn't wait any longer. Had to talk about this movie. Also, don't mind the shirt, just came back from the gym. Really was not even patient enough to go and change. I really wanted to talk about this movie. It is currently July 29th. I saw it on the 26th. So I've been withholding all this energy, seeing all these tweets, seeing all this news, engaging in every bit of it as possible for the last 3 days. And I cannot wait any longer to make this video. I just want to talk about this film like so much. Me and my friend have been talking about it. We actually plan to go watch it again. It was so good. I'm not gonna yap for the first like 3 minutes on spoiler stuff. I want to kind of talk about my non-spoiler reviews, and then I'll give a warning, and then we can go into the spoiler talk and all that. But by the time this video comes out, opening weekend is done, and everything should be more like chill as far as spoiler. Basically, everyone should have already seen it. Go see it if you have not. But I know that some people still haven't seen it, which is okay. I really love this movie so much. I feel as though, as a Marvel fan, yes, it is fan service, but in a good way. I love that it delivered on what we didn't expect, and what we also, honestly, I don't think it gave me any I didn't have any expectations going into this. It blew my mind. I'll just say it blew my mind. If you're looking for the story, like a really good story, I feel like this does serve it. Don't listen to the critics. They will tell you and feed you all this crap information. Go watch it for yourself. It is a really solid story behind it. And yeah, I'm kind of spitballing. I don't got no script, nah, get that out of here. But yeah, I found myself really just engaged in what was going on a lot, when there wasn't a lot of action going on, because they had a lot of moments where Hugh Jackman and Ryan were having conversations, and kind of got a sense of like a character arc from beginning to end. I really wish I could say what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it yet. But yeah, just go watch the film. It is really, really dope. It really blew my mind. It was amazing. I can't stop talking about it. I can't stop tweeting about it. Yeah, like, what can I talk about that won't give it away? Let's see. The visuals, dope. The visuals are so dope. Each character that is in the film, so dope as well. I guess Laura, I mean, she was in the trailer, if you didn't know that already. But Laura, it was great seeing her again. Love X-23. Want to see her more and continue as the new Wolverine once Hugh Jackman hangs up the suit, and he's no longer playing. I really want her to get her shine. But yeah, I think I want to go into talking about spoilers. So again, check out the film. really dope. If you're a Marvel fan, you have to check this out. You have to check this out. Especially with the new news that we have gotten pretty recent ago on Robert Downey Jr. returning as Doctor Doom and all the Fantastic Four news and stuff like that. It just really gets you pumped back if you're like me and the Phase 4 kind of post Endgame wasn't really doing it for you. I think after watching this film, you're gonna have a resurgence for the MCU. All because I mean Marvel can't do no wrong, but the MCU obviously has had some hit or misses. So excited for what's to come next. But I'm gonna go into the spoiler section. So you have been warned. If you haven't watched it, click out the video. Come back once you have. But yeah, I just want to talk about all the stuff that I liked and all the stuff that I noticed. But yeah, going into the spoiler section in 3, 2, and 1. All the characters super freaking dope. We had Chris Evans, Johnny Storm return, bro. As soon as he showed up, the crowd and all of us were like, "Avengers Assemble," and he was like, "No, flame on!" And I was like, whoa, the crowd was going crazy. That was one of the best moments. That was one of the best moments in the film, personally. We also had Wesley Snipes return as Blade. We had Jennifer Gardner's Elektra, which was so dope. When they all entered, Channing Tatum as Gambit, he finally got his opportunity to come in after 20 plus years and do what he wanted to do and play Gambit. In the accent thing, I realized it was a joke on how funny his French Louisiana accent was. I think there's also something else that he speaks. Let me see. Cajun English. That is also what he did. I watched X-Men 97, sorry. And he was super dope in that. So it was so fun to see Channing freaking Tatum pop out and show him. Like, yes, bro. We were all excited. We were like, yeah, Gambit. And then I screamed, it's Channing Tatum. Because Channing Tatum, childhood favorite actor, obviously. I'm a dancer. I watched Step Up and all the dance movies, and Channing Tatum from Step Up 1, standout actor, and just all the roles. I mean, all the roles that he's played: 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, and Free Guy, and what was the other thing? There's a lot more, but he's played some wild characters. I'll tell you that. He's played some wild characters. I could probably see that he was probably writing some of the lines that he spoke as the character, but it was hilarious. We were all freaking dying in that theater. Obviously, I already said Daphne Keane return as Laura / X-23. It was cool to see her. It was also cool at the very end that they brought her back around because we need her. We need her to continue the mantle. We also had the freaking dope moments in the beginning. We had the super dope comic book references of the different Wolverines. The short one, we had the brown and yellow suit with the Hulk fights that we did get to see. Like, they didn't show nothing. They just showed Hulk standing behind Deadpool. But then we got Henry Cavill's variant of Wolverine, where he does the double fist thing. That was also dope to see. We had Cassandra Nova. That was Professor Charles Xavier's sister. Pyro was in it. We had another Juggernaut version. We had Sabretooth, Deadpool got killed in 2 seconds. 2 seconds? We waited so long to see that fight? Come on. I noticed Azazel, he was like the red teleporting demon. I thought I recognized him, but when I looked it up, I didn't actually recognize him. But he looked cool. They were on the Cassandra side when we were doing the whole big fight and everyone showed up. Also, we gotta talk about Wesley putting a curse on the production of the new Blade, because I think something is going on, you know? I think something's amiss in the air. This man said, I'm the only Blade, only gonna ever be the only Blade, and then Deadpool was like, but then it might come true. So it's like, what the heck? Yeah. We got Ryan's kids playing mini versions of Deadpool. I just found that out. I think 2 days after or the day after I watched it. Obviously, Blake was Ladypool. Like, who knows who else was in the suits? Apparently, Tom Holland's brother was a variant of Deadpool too. Like, what? And yeah, the visuals and the fight sequences, especially that street fight. Oh my gosh. Now, obviously, I can nitpick and be critical about some of the things, like the CGI wasn't always perfect, but I mean, who cares, bro? The movie was so dope and awesome, and we're here for the action. Where the fan service was amazing. Again, the story was still good despite the fan service, and I 100% wholeheartedly stand by that. That car fight scene was freaking dope. What else? What else? Let's see. I feel like they fought. Oh, the ending scene when they were holding each other, that was cool. Seeing Hugh with only the mask and then showing off the physique, and then Ryan was like, "Oh shoot, you're still jacked." Like, yeah, he still got it. He had to put in that work. That man was eating like 5,000 calories, bro, to get back up there. But yeah, man, this opens so many doors and so many opportunities for them to go in different ways. And I think the following information on what's to come next, like, it all aligned, honestly. The San Diego Comic-Con happened and all that, and then we got all these new trailers and these new news on what's to come from Marvel. And really, I think we're back, bro. I think we're so back. I'm excited for everything that's coming out soon. I am excited to see Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. I also found out he auditioned for the part back in 2005, around that time, to play the original Dr. Doom before Iron Man. And look what's happening now, that's just a full circle moment. And obviously it's gonna be confusing to the average fans. I think they're gonna try their best to tell it in a good way, in a way that that people can understand. Like, obviously, there are storylines where Tony was taken over, like where Victor Von Doom and Tony switched. So basically, Dr. Doom took over the mind of Tony, basically inhabiting his body, living the everyday life of him, things like that. So they can obviously go down that route. There's just so many routes they can go in the interaction that will most likely happen between Tom Holland's Peter Parker and, oh my gosh, that's just insane, bro. That's just insane. Like, I can kind of imagine it because I've been seeing videos about it, and it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. But nonetheless, I'm super excited for what's to come. What else can I talk about? Because honestly, I feel like feel like I freaking talked about. Oh, I didn't talk about my reaction to you know what I'm talking about. When Hugh Jackman put on the freaking mask out of nowhere, my heart almost came out. Like I was like, oh, oh. It was like the best thing ever. Honestly, after Spider-Man No Way Home, I didn't have a experience like I did watching Deadpool and Wolverine. Like there was a hole that was missing that I hadn't had that theater like cheering crowd, like standing ovation, like freaking we could be loud at the theater because we're so hyped for all these things that's happening on the big screen kind of moment. I did participate in Spider Mondays, and that was a going down memory lane kind of thing. And and while we were all cheering and stuff, we had already seen it. But first time watching Deadpool and Wolverine, even first time watching Spider-Man No Way Home, I cried when they all swang together. Swang? When they all did the swing together. You know what I mean? Um, I literally cried because that Spider-Man's favorite superhero of all time. Um, and just to see all the generations come together was beautiful. And then again, fast forward to now where Deadpool and Wolverine just came out. Got to watch that. Got to see all the freaking characters. Got to see Chris Evans back, but not as Captain America, as Johnny Storm from those great Fantastic Four movies. Obviously, a lot of the movies back then, as if you could watch them now, that's great. Like, obviously, I do want to rehash those. I do want to watch those on my own again, just for nostalgia's sake. But obviously, they were a little cheesy. But still, nonetheless, like you see these characters again, and you just get a sense of emotions. Like it's just like you've seen them again so many years later, gracing your eyes, and it's like, yo, these characters started it. Like these characters really started it. Um, it was just so good to see, What I was in the middle of that. I had a train of thoughts. What was it? Oh, speaking of them gracing our eyes again, that tribute at the very end was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Seeing them like all their pictures together from years ago when they all were younger. They started the videos, all that. It really, really, really brought back some memories, brought back times. Like, man, back then the big three were Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Hulk, bro. If you weren't doing the pencil in the fist thing in school, like you just weren't around. You just had to be there. Like you just had to be there. But yeah, man, it's so good to see. It was so good to see all those characters again, every one of those actors again, to see them fight. The fact that it just wasn't cameo 5 second, okay, now they're gone. It was like, okay, we're in the void. These are the characters from years ago. They're in the void because now they're not forgotten, you know? They did it well. They intertwined everyone. We all worked together. We all freaking fought. It was amazing. Hugh Jackman's arc as not the Logan from 2017, but as the Logan from the ones we used to know. To see where his life was, you know, after his X-Men died, you know, his X-Men died. The thing on not wanting to wear the suit and then wanting to wear the suit because that's the only thing he could hold on to physically. And the only thing he had left of them because he found it so silly. he realized like, dang, bro, I should have cherished these moments. I should have wore this dang suit, you know, and it looked dang good, bro. It looked so good. The white eyes too looked phenomenal. It made me want to see Batman in live action with white eyes, and I kind of still want to see that. I kind of still want to see that. Obviously, they work both ways without him and with for Wolverine, but it was cool to see the cowl come on after so long of not seeing it on his face. But their fights, oh my god, their fights. Yes, we were waiting for that for so long. Um, Now we need Deadpool and Spidey collab, or just anything, whatever, right? Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this film down below. I'm not gonna yap too much longer before I start rambling and not making any sense. You know how it gets, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, being here. That has been Hotel video, showing the love on that in the comments. Made me regret leaving, but obviously we're all human. I had some things to do, which again I will talk about in another video, probably the next video. If not, it'd be the one after I release a full movie reaction. But until then, again, leave a like, subscribe if you are new. But if you're not new, I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are the fam. Tell me what you guys thought. How was your reactions to the scenes in the films? Or if you want to keep it unspoiler related, you can. Doesn't matter. You could drop anything in the Discord, like, you know, go into Discord and we could talk there. But yeah, thank you guys. And until next time, as always, take care and peace out. Deadpool Wolverine is awesome. Yeah.